Whew. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to some more Age of Darkness. Darkness is Billions. Darkness is Billions Craft 3. We return to the level that is known as the Final Stand. An interesting thing I didn't even think to notice, but noticed just only this second right now. The game itself is actually called Age of Darkness Final Stand, and this level's name is Final Stand. So I wonder if this really is the end of the campaign, because if it is, then I guess we finished it. I was hoping it would be a little longer, but if it is the end, then I'll be able to give my critique on the game. I thought I was ready to handle the last wave. I was very wrong. So we're going overkill on our preparations. Once we kill him, life will get weird. And since we are min-maxing the shit out of stuff, we will plant some wood. It's time to smoke some weed. Relax. Enjoy ourselves. I don't even know how to get to that. Not much as far as trees are concerned around here. 0. Yeah. Wood's kind of hard to get over here. Hmm. We also figured out that they're going to have to run down through here. Might be worth coming up in here later. Is this recording? Okay, good. Hell's going on over there? I feel like I'm peeking into secrets that I'm not supposed to be seeing. Build farms behind Vizargo. It's probably gonna die, but at least it will give us something for a little while. Get ready to sell that if it's under attack.
Are under attack.
Yeah, fuck it. It's weird how they took away research. Like, I genuinely find that upsetting. I would have teched to the advanced farms by now. Yeah, these are all way higher value. I want to get rid of this, because this is kind of, like, rare. Like, I don't want to lose any of these buildings. What I might do is build a safety layer here. Maybe delete this farm. And this bazaar. Maybe build a new one first.
What now? Tracking.
You again?
This section is basically naked. And if we can cover the world with as much fire as possible, then maybe we won't have to deal with too much of the death curtain, death shroud. Oop. Yeah, it does pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, but here, this is where we have problems. We really need wood. We really need storehouses. Crazy. Where do we put this storehouse? What do we need? We need lumber. Where are we having lumber problems? Everywhere. mean, it's more about where I can even fit one. Turns out I got a little bit of problems fitting one. Or even more than two. Oh, here we go. Ah, this is where I should put houses, though. Hooses. I really should do hooses someplace. Mostly up here, I guess. If only the towers could get veterancy. What on earth is going on over there? This is where we make our final stand. Goddamn, I totally forgot about cores. Seems like I remembered the later ones. And totally forgot about the early ones. That's not great news. Ooh, it would have been nice to have gotten a workshop up there.
Upgrade complete.
Good.
Prepare yourselves! A storm of nightmares gathers beyond!
Upgrade complete.
Because they get a siege foundry. They can make siege. So why can't I make siege? That's not fair. That's not fair. Why can't I make siege? I want to siege stuff. But if this layer falls, then we're gonna need one more. Like that. You fucking crates. Our whole base doesn't have to live, only our primary main one.
Just in time.
I suppose it would be nice to keep at least some of this stuff. I don't really want to give it up. I'm kind of greedy. Yeah, the gold is killing us. That guy's elite. That guy's elite too. She's almost elite. Wow, these guys' veterancies are so crazy. So funny. Okay.
How can I serve? Faith lights the path.
I only have one here. Oh boy. This would be a really nice beachhead to hold when we make our final push against the last spot. Since we're gonna have to fight the rest of this crap. I think this is gonna open. When it does, this whole area is gonna be fucked. So, maybe. Oh man, why can't you guys join my team? I could use those units. You don't need to leave, you can just stay there. Wood production's good at least.
Swords drawn, shields raised. Onward.
Yeah, because this opens. Because this crystal goes blah, and then this falls down, and then they're gonna come pouring this way. That is expensive to repair, isn't it? Let's see. Can we get it watertight? I am greedy. I'm very greedy. Guess it would look better if it just closed, eh? I just don't want to chop up the farms so much. But at the same time, I don't want them to just go around it when the time comes. Because that would be bad for me. That feels better somehow. Okay. The walls are closing in around me. Oh boy. Oops, didn't mean to click that. Man, these are expensive. But, if at all possible, I would still like to at least pretend to say that I want to try holding some of this stuff. Not enough light over here. I'd like to keep that too. Or are we going to have problems? Probably over here, eh? Because I know that they come spilling this way, but...
Stand firm! A surge of nightmares are inbound!
Okay. The insolence of those spitters. Just can't not do it. Does the trading bazaar make a bonus? Like, is there a bonus to having the trading bazaar? So this one will be up in iron? Building limit reached 4. Lumber. Interesting.
I serve.
I'm so paranoid. I have this weird feeling that I'm just going to abandon everything and fall back to here. That's what I think is going to happen. Because rather than investing it here, I decided to invest it over there. But don't they also come from over here? Because something destroys all of this. Or maybe they just come from everywhere. It's hard to tell, honestly. I don't want to put walls here, because that interferes with the gate. So instead I'll just put it here. Treat this as the inner courtyard.
The night comes for us! We must stand strong!
We're
For
fine.
the light!
We're fine, we're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Why not? Hilarious. We'll even make a path for them. If they really want to come in. Nope. You know what? No. All that does is buy me some time. These boys are tried and trusted and true. Maybe it is worth trying to save everything. We don't know how bad the final segments are going to be. They could be really bad. Oh, those gates finally died. That's not good. You don't really need a gate there, though. I mean, their veterancy is so high, it's almost worth changing them out at this point.
Oh, now what?
Order Knights are sick. Yeah, that 100 armor is ridiculous.
Yes?
These are going to be more useful in here.
Say no more. Good choice. Should be fun.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck it. We're gonna try. At least he can help with both sides, kinda. This is giving me a lot of iron. I really should try to keep that too.
Heed the light.
They can't reach that. I just realized. That's hilarious.
I'm ready.
I think this is where things are going to go bad.
Ready when you are.
This better be important. Where's the fight? Finally. Let's move.
They can't traverse down that?
Knives out.
Damn.
Let's go.
Alright, I guess I'm not even going to bother trying. The rogue's down here, where this is going to go bad. I don't know how much more ready you can be for something than this. So let's give it a shot. Nick, take another toke. Celebratory toke of some weed. Smoke some more weed, brothers. Come on, brothers. Smoke weed. Let's do this, brothers.
Nightmares are growing in number. Ready yourselves.
Prepare yourselves! A storm of nightmares gathers beyond!
What do we kill first? Eager and willing.
I guess so. Back to the abyss. This ends tonight, Vizargo. You may have a death wish, but I won't let you take Aurelia with you.
I don't know if you have a choice, buddy.
Face the dark like moth to
The girl stands on her own 2 feet, Edwin. You've never understood this. Makes no matter. Death comes for you, brother.
I shall lead. I have no mercy.
I'm growing tired of these games.
Precisely. It's all mine anyway. My cup's almost empty. Our defenses are under
You, Edwin. Ezekiel shall have your soul as a plaything. This isn't over. All shall kneel before the power of the veiled Lord.
Malthael, no!
The rebellion base has fallen. We cannot fail like this. I'm sorry, my queen, but we must retreat.
Father? Father, are you okay? Please, maybe this has gone too far.
Begone from me. Such weakness. has no place in my court.
She's just concerned.
Look, Vizargo is retreating, but we need to cross this chasm somehow.
I was born ready.
Fine.
The dark encroaches.
Prepare for the onslaught 3. See, that's another direction I hadn't even thought to consider.
What do you want? I'm on it.
This gives a lot of iron. I kind of want to keep it. But for bulk reasons, we may end up having to go with cheaper stuff.
Shining bright.
Yes.
Guide me.
The light burns strong.
Right away.
I guess you're supposed to go this way, hey? Except I'm stupid.
For me, everything. You dare question me? You mean your grace? Oh, there? That's mine.
We stand in defiance. Fire and fury. Make way. Another corpse for the pyre. I serve.
That was our chance to save the ballista, but we didn't get there in time.
Got something for me? Moving out.
I think we're gonna need most of everybody there.
Aye.
Yeah, that was our chance to get a ballista.
Point me to my prey.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I will.
shall lead. For me, everything.
Ooh, they're just sort of stuck there.
I'm 2 steps ahead of you.
This is separated.
I stand prepared.
What must be done?
As I command.
As wonderful as having this farm is. I have a sneaking suspicion that I'm going to want something else there. Oh, well, maybe I have to have a farm there. I don't know. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Too bad we can't upgrade them. Ooh. Oh, I wanted houses over here, but we need them too badly. Okay, so this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a really big problem. We need to buy wood. I don't believe that. Yeah. Everything we can do to push the curtain back. I know it sounds crazy, but even this stuff is all going to get destroyed if we don't have enough of these. Totally forgot about them. Yeah, I could have almost had a fourth. I don't know if that is savable or not.
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Oh, shush already. You gotta touch a spear or you can't use it. Oh boy. You think I could sneak a fire sconce inside their base? is gonna be so bad.
Aye.
The shadows hide.
Yeah?
My cup's almost empty.
Silently.
This is the last possible second to start one. Or two. Cover this whole area, maybe? Oh boy. Here we go, brothers.
Your failure is foretold. I have seen it. The Lord of the Veil cannot be stopped. I cannot be stopped.
Fuck yeah. Oh shit. I hadn't thought they would spill out like that.
I'll prove my worth, my loyalty. Something you know nothing of, Edwin.
Vizargo has lost his mind, and he's manipulating you.
You're wrong about vizargo. At least with him, I have my freedom.
Light the way. Purge them. I step towards the abyss.
Our defenses are under attack.
The light burns strong. As you wish. The dark encroaches. We shall not waver.
As I command. I shall lead.
Our defenses are under attack.
That was a good push. That was a good push.
As long as you pay.
I think we're doing all right.
From the ashes. Forward. I serve. I go. Like moth to flame. Proceed with purpose.
Our defenses are under attack.
Politists, inbound!
You dare question me?
I was born ready.
No! Not again!
Aurelia, wait.
Go, Edwin. I can hold the fort. Finish this.
Yeah? What?
A flicker in the dark. Fear not the shadowed path.
That was savage.
Attack formation!
Light the way.
Oh no.
Please, Aurelia. Come to your senses. You're siding with a madman. Even with the army of the Veil at your control, the light has prevailed.
I can't believe this. Was this all for nothing? Father. Vizargo. I failed you.
Useless whelp. Vizargo is gone. You address the Lord of the Vale now.
Oh my god.
Edwin. I surrender. I stand down. Just please. Don't hurt him.
Whoa. No, 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 no.
I am here.
You fucking kidding
I
me?
stand prepared.
Gladly.
What?
Make way.
What? 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 If you don't make that checkpoint, you lose? What the fuck? I have to smoke some weed on account of that one. Could you imagine that being your no load let's play? Whoops. We did pretty good keeping the veil back. The veil didn't appear hardly anywhere. Okay. Let's think about this for a minute.
Heed the light.
Let's fucking
What do we kill first?
think about this. He has to go from being here to being up there in like what, 20 seconds? Our army has to be right behind him. We'll keep the garrisoned ones where they are. Or actually,
Yeah?
let's take those. Could we use any more of anything? My thoughts on the story arc. It's kind of cool. There's a redemption arc. There's blood, there's guts, there's death, there's Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls ghosts taking over the world. Malthael has decided to make his face known. My only regret was that they didn't give me tech. I would have really liked to have had upgraded farms. I would have really liked to have had siege. I'm not a fan of these timers. My base will roll like a carpet, but I have to take the chance. I don't have the units to spare. It's hard to tell where they're going to spawn and where they're not going to spawn because it looks like the apocalypse. It's happening like right now. Right this second. Let's wait until at least the ballistas catch up.
Eager and willing.
I guess so.
It would be nice to clear those.
Point me to my prey.
Flame devour you. Again.
Man, those healing guys make a huge difference.
All right, all right.
What do you want?
Is it possible that I'm not doing this right? That I should be using
I step towards the abyss.
this as a position of strength?
Hey, don't touch the spear.
Light the way.
We're gonna try it.
Swords drawn. Shields raised.
We're gonna try it. There's no more crystal there. Business as usual. Okay, we need wood. Let's keep going.
I serve.
We can always come back.
As you wish.
That never opened.
Ready to face the dark.
Very well.
This really is a moment of calm.
I stand prepared.
I was not prepared for this level of calm before the storm. This is friggin' ridiculous. Can't make one there anyway. I knew I was gonna make farms here eventually. I knew it. It's not so bad. It's not so bad.
The light burns strong.
The enemy shall tremble.
We stand in defiance. I am here. From the ashes. Make way.
Let's keep going, brothers.
We shall not waver.
We cleared the undead. Can you believe that? But of course, I can't believe that. There's no way. And I know it says 0 food because 0 villagers, but don't really care.
Aye.
The shit. Okay.
Well, this is gonna be fun.
Steady yourselves. Please, Aurelia, come to your senses. You're siding with a madman.
Perfect Warcraft 3
Even
homage.
with the army of the Veil at your control, the light has prevailed.
I can't believe this. Is this all for nothing? Father! Vizargo! I failed you.
Useless wealth. Vizargo is gone. You address the Lord of the Veil.
It's Malthael.
Edwin! I surrender. I stand down. Just... please. Don't hurt him.
The dark encroaches.
We only have 23 seconds. Oh boy. Now it's time to run.
Forward. I serve.
Wait a minute. Where's my... Wait a fucking minute. Come help me. No. Oh man.
What do you require?
What do I want to do? Ah, man, that's way too much health. I didn't prepare for this. Why do I have minus 43 villagers? Let's bring
What's the
these.
plan?
These might help. Minus 43. The fuck is going on? Oh, it's because I don't have enough houses. God, I'm stupid. Defeat King Ezekiel. Is there a time limit? Because I'd really like these arbalists. Doesn't seem to attack, so... He just sort of stays there? Uh-oh, what's that green bar?
Ready to face the dark.
Senses sharp.
Oh, the day.
I stand prepared. Stand as one.
Right away.
In pursuit.
The light burns stronger.
Yes, Your Grace.
When you're ready.
Look at these splits. Holy crap.
We stand in defiance.
It's like a StarCraft 2 boss.
Ready when you are.
Ooh, that hurt.
It shall be done.
Strike with purpose.
My eyes are yours.
As long as you pay.
Gladly.
Good choice.
Without delay.
He's opening chasms all over the place! How can we possibly contain the nightmares now?
Our defenses have fallen. If we go on like this, there'll be no Order soldiers left to protect. I'm pulling our forces out.
No. We were doing so well.
We must use every last drop of strength. Ezekiel must fall today.
Vizargo, what have you unleashed? I never thought it would be like this.
This is not your father, girl. You cannot win, but you need not throw your life away. We must work together. If we cannot, all of humankind will fall tonight.
Vizargo. I'm sorry.
Another corpse for the pyre.
Oh, okay. Let's not be in that.
Position.
Oh, what?
I'm already there.
Ah, they finally died.
Yes?
Get
Into the
him.
light!
Get him.
Pierce the dark.
Where are the nightmares coming from now? I think we're mostly still okay, mostly.
Yeah?
How the heck you can get back? The heck? Alright.
Shining bright.
Too many of these things die, we're gonna lose.
I'll show you how it's done.
Delighted to.
Okay, I want you to hold. I want you to hold.
Your orders.
I want you to hold. I want all of you to hold.
Hey, send me to battle.
I want you to go up there. Keep tanking.
Creatures.
Arbalists doing work.
Die, foul beast!
Speedrunning King Ezekiel.
How can I serve?
Oh shit. Steal some of those.
A challenge.
I don't want to lose too many units. Holy crap.
Aurelia.
Vizargo! Edwin, stop! Please! You're killing him!
I'd sooner end this mercifully. Stand aside.
No!
What? What happened? My gods! What have I done?
It's over, Vizargo. The Veil Lord has abandoned your body.
Father!
Aurelia? I only just found you again. But I am so proud of who you are.
Edwin, save him, please! You have to do something!
Bro, he's so undead.
Never wanted to
Bro, he's dead.
hurt you.
He did,
I
son.
just wanted you to be strong.
It's Uther all over again.
You can't leave me. Not now. Not yet.
Go. Leave this place.
Not without you.
Aurelia.
Don't get in my way, Edwin. I don't want to kill you, but I will.
Mission success. Holy crap. I feel like this may be the end. Holy crap. Edwin, Alias, and their shared keep must survive. Withstand the nightmare assault. Find and stop him. Slay him. Survive that crazy death knight. Kill those wooden palisades that prevent you from sneaking all the way back. Defeat another 1,000 nightmares. Find him again. Get him again. Slay Vizargo, slay Vizargo. Then another one with fucking 2,000 plus. Yeah, there's the 2,000 plus. Yeah, the first one was 1,000, second one was 2,000, but also the huge waves that came in before all of this. And then, I guess I over-prepared for the last battle. Defeat Ezekiel's final form. Quite the mission. That was quite the mission. Some people may think, oh, you know, it's lame, so not much stuff happened, no story. There was a lot going on there, mechanics-wise.
Aurelia! Aurelia!
Let me go, Edwin.
Whoever he was to you, that part of Vizargo is gone. You cannot save him.
Vizargo was my father. And the Order, you took him from me. You ruined everything. I'm sorry I can't be who you want me to be.
Damn.
Edwin? No need to knock. Please, come.
The bishop's crown suits you, Theda.
By rights, it should be yours.
My place is in the field. particularly with reports of fresh conflict in the north.
Seems our peacetime was short-lived. But that's not why you're here, is it?
Your Grace, I've been having these dreams over and over. In them, I can see the Vale lands. A countless sea of nightmares. Aurelia is there, with vizargo. He's alive, Theta. They both are. I know it. And there's something else there too. Towering above. This isn't over. They're coming back. They're coming for us all.
What? What? I guess that preludes the campaign. Campaign complete. Come on, guys. You could have done more than 10 missions. StarCraft 2 did like 73 missions. You did 10. Come on, guys. Gary Sackaz. Steve Wilcox. His Will has a lot of cocks. Design. That's not very many designers. That's like fucking 8 designers. That's crazy. Lots of other people, though. Yeah, it's a pretty cool game. I played it in the alpha, and I thought, oh, this survival tower defense themed Warcraft 3 combined with their billions, combined with Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls Malthael Ghosts was pretty cool. But this whole storyline campaign, it makes a lot more sense. Like, the units make more sense. The siege makes a lot of sense. The siege, for those of you who don't know, I'm absolutely convinced the impaler, it is absolutely an homage to Age of Empires, or Age of Mythology, actually. I think with what the Norse get, their siege weapon. It looks exactly like it. It's literally exactly like it. And the other things are pretty cool too, like the towers and stuff, like the garrisoning. That's very Command and Conquer. From the old days. Storyline was, about the same as a average fantasy apocalypse game can be. Like, it was kind of like Warcraft 3, where in Warcraft 3 the undead essentially prevail. That's the long story cut short, is that the undead prevail. But in this story, it's the opposite. In this story, they sealed it up with a father-daughter story, which, is not so unromantic in its own way. It's kind of nice, It's kind of nice. I don't hate it. I think it got a little awkward in some places, but it wasn't bad. And the artwork is amazing. I love the... like that thing back there with the mouth. That's like Warhammer style, wide open mouth. Pretty cool. I think it was pretty cool. They left it open for an expansion, to do an expansion to the story, because nobody's really dead. They left Vizargo alive. They left Ariel alive. They even left the Veil Lord alive, because he's still kind of alive, he just went to sleep. He's kind of like Sauron, You defeat his physical body, and he just sort of goes back to his magic undercarpet layer of death with his Malthael ghosts. I do think the color scheme's a little odd. Like, they chose a very deathly undead green, but I wish it wasn't so similar to, I wish they'd gone with their own colors, to be honest. Or maybe even less color. Maybe there's too much green. I know that the green is a big part of the theme for their creatures, because the carpet, the Death Shroud, is also green. But then they change it red, and I'm not a fan of the mixing of the greens and the reds. Like, here, this should have just been green. I would have preferred to seen, like, green eyes rather than red eyes. I know that it's supposed to be blood magic and whatever, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, but I feel like the green and the red was off-putting to me. I think the crystals being red is okay, but then like everything else should have just been green. Like even here, something about the red and the green, they don't, like in my opinion, it's off-putting. Whereas here, you have like the beige yellows and the beige grays and the beige blues combined with the green, and it works well. Here, obviously, they're trying to explain it with flowers, but I think that sometimes mixing too much sporadic little flecks of color, like the flecks of red everywhere, is off-putting. That's just to me personally. Like here, you don't see any red, and look how beautiful it is. It's just deathly green everywhere, nothing but pure deathly green. Whereas here, the red crystal, somehow with the green, in my opinion, somehow it's off-putting. I think the crystal should have just been like blue or even more green than everything else. Whereas here, the crystals being red makes sense. I don't know what I think of the crystal sword. That's kind of weird. But overall, yes, the art does kind of remind you of Warcraft 3 loading screens or World of Warcraft loading screens. On the other hand, I find that the art is good. I like the proportions. I like the style. That's obviously a person-to-person thing. Some people may hate this style. Some people may think it's ridiculous. I, as a Warcraft 3 fan, know what they're making fun of. Like, for example, those shield boys say, like, probably 5 or 6 footman quotes. So those shield boys, those basic soldiers, they call them soldiers, but they're basically footmen from Warcraft 3. Because they use all the same animation styles and all the same tools. Like, they use swords, they use the shield. About the only thing they're missing is the ability to lift their shield up and do a quote-unquote defend. Which obviously might have been kind of a cool addition, to be honest. Being in Warcraft 3, when they lifted up their shields, they were slowed, but they made them crunchier, whereas in this game, they just kind of have the shield. They don't do anything with it. You can't upgrade it or anything. I feel like they were missing a couple units. I feel like it would have been cool to have been able to make Order Knights. I feel like it would have been cool to have made a version of the Sentinel that came with a smaller shield and a spear, where instead of using both his arms to hold the shield and he's just shield bashing people, I think a version of him where he's holding a smaller shield and is using a long ass spear, kind of like a spearman. I think that would have been cool to add. I think it would have been cool to have given us the catapults sooner. Because by the time I was killing the last boss, the catapults, by the time the boss was dead, the final boss in the game was dead, the catapults had only made it a quarter of the map across. And I'd never seen him fire more than once, ever. At me, I think, a couple times, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't think I've ever had a catapult. So I feel like they could have given us catapults. I feel like they could have given us less timers. Less timers is okay if you increase the spawns, but some levels had... I feel like they could have had more spawns. Like even that one level right at the start of the game, for example, could have had more spawns. Few levels felt pretty short. Some levels felt disproportionately difficult. Like for example, the second last mission took me about 6 tries, start to finish. Over and over again, whereas no other level did that. Not even this last level. This last level made me reload a couple saves, but it didn't make me restart the entire level. Some types of unit damage seems to be a little twisted too. Like for example, those spitters, those undead spitters, they literally 50% your archers. So if 2 of them are shooting at your archers, you're gonna lose like 3,000 gold worth of archers in less than a second, just because you didn't pause and micro out of this. And I'm not saying that's bad. I think that's probably a part of the game design. I like the fact that you can pause mid-battle. Some people are not going to like that and are never going to use that function, and I respect that, because that's kind of like what true RTS is. I guess you would call this RPTS, I guess, eh? Real-time pausable strategy. Final Stand by the Team 17 Digital Limited. Good team. I honestly think this was pretty cool. I liked this game. The campaign definitely felt kind of short. The story was brutal. The story was a little bit... Like, I didn't hate it. I kind of liked it. The story of the father-daughter being reunited thing, and the whole idea of Edwin, like, ignoring Hector's orders to not kill her. I feel like that's pretty cool. Like, I liked that whole thing. So, here we are. We can select a mission. So that's mission 7. That's mission 6. That's the prologue. It's mission 4. Act 1, mission 2. Okay. So there's no new ones. And so High Keep is the final stand. But none of these towns you can actually do anything. See, it would have been cool if they'd done this either in the Total War Warhammer series style, or alternatively in the Dawn of War style, where each one of these may not have been a full-fledged campaign level, but could have each been a unique map, so that you could, like, at least keep going, because then you would feel like there was more content. Because you could click here, for example, you could end up with like a map that's mostly a giant ass river with like nowhere to build, and then over here you could do like a place that was similar to this map but more standardized on a more normal terrain, with like some of these areas down here, the green glowing ass mountains. Some of these could have been like the last ones. Because over here you've got like quote-unquote desert, but you never made any desert. You never used any desert maps. There were no desert maps. They were all interurban terrestrial maps. And you have all this water, but you didn't see hardly any of it. See, now I don't know, maybe they plan on adding more acts? Because there's Act 2. So there's Prologue, Act 1, Mission 1, Act 1, Mission 2, Act 1, Mission 3, then it goes to Act 2. Then Act 2 gets 4 missions. Then Act 3 gets 3 missions. And then there's no more. Yeah, so that's it. There's no more campaign levels. But when you go to campaign, you can click any of them because it's beaten. That's interesting. And you did seem to follow a road. get here. Which means that they may plan on doing some more that do take place here. But even still, I think it would have been cool if they'd done this the way that Command and Conquer's Generals did, where each scenario is a custom map. It doesn't have to be a full-fledged campaign level with all the intros and all the cinematics and all that other shit. It could just be a random tower defense or just a random defense. Give us a giant army, give us a big fortress, give us a really strong, really ridiculous set of waves. Give us a time to hold out and see if we can hold out. Like, invent more game modes, invent more shit going on. Click more of these as buttons. That's all I'm saying. But I feel like that's a good place to end this one on. I don't know if I'm going to come back. I guess Exile's Return is Act 3, so maybe that is not the end. It sure felt like the end, but it was pretty crazy. Pretty crazy way to end the act. But, anyway. I feel like that's a good place to end this one on. I'll likely return if there's more. If they make more content, then I'll come back. But as of now, 10 levels is not enough to call it like a full-fledged game. So maybe they're gonna add more. That would be cool. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. I know it took a long time to come back to it. Now that they've added more units and stuff, maybe the survival mode will be more interesting, especially if you can actually make those units. Give those units a try. I know that there's bigger bosses and things in survival now that I haven't seen, because when I played this game there was no banelings, and there was a lot less of the four-legged guys, the spitters, and crushers were pretty rare. I had only seen a couple of those, and they've made them a lot smaller. They were gigantic when I first saw them, but now they're really they're about a quarter of the size they were. And I think they've added a few other things too. Like they even added the vizargo, the undead people that are still fighting the nightmares, but are themselves kind of nightmarish, kind of evil. They added them too as a race, and I didn't even know that. So there's quite a few things happening to this game. It's kind of interesting. Its development cycle over the course of the last year has been very interesting to watch. But my next series, I think, is going to go back to Command and Conquer and Nuclear Nightmare, because that game looks crazy as fuck. So I'm going to really enjoy playing that with some of my friends in the next couple of days. And maybe you guys will get to enjoy it too. Thank you guys again so much for joining me on this journey. I hope you really enjoyed this game. This game is worth it. This game is unique. If you liked They Are Billions, if you liked Warcraft 3, if you liked Diablo 3, Reaper of Souls, if you liked any of those things, then you'll probably like this game. If you liked Command and Conquer, then you might like this game too. Because as odd and as weird as that sounds, it does actually feel like Command and Conquer. Not so much with the supply, but with the unit movement and the garrisoning, which most RTS games fuck up and don't get properly done proper, and they end up just ruining everything, because you need garrisoning in order for infantry inside buildings to be cool, and here they've done it. They've put archers in towers. I mean, we've wanted this since Age of Empires 1. It's not a new idea, it's just nobody seems to be willing to do it. It seems to be fairly complicated, because even when I tried to do it in StarCraft 2, there are problems to do with getting projectiles to launch from where you want them to launch. So I can understand why most video games stay away from it. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.